kindred spirits, welcome back to my So Tiny Sewing Room. This is our crochet video number 2. Actually, it's the second attempt at crochet video number 2. The other one did not get uploaded and it got deleted, so I'm having to make a new one. If you will remember, in our first video we learned how to cast on a stitch. There was 2 ways. I showed you both. If you don't remember both, you can go back and look and see what they are. You can do a slip knot over it, or you can cast on like I just did. I'll do it one more time for you. Just like this. Oh, don't drop your thread. Doop, doop, doop. There you go. Then you hold the knot between your thumb and your index finger there, or whatever finger that's called, I don't know. And then we're going to chain 15 for today's purposes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oop, got out the camera. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so now we have 15 chains on our hook, and they should be all fairly even in size. And one chain is 2 loops like that. So if you count, we're counting them, you go count those 2 loops as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And as I stated earlier, in some patterns they'll tell you to work in back loops only. That would be, let's see if I can get a good clear view for you. Okay. Alright, that would be going in this loop right here. That's the back loop. If it told you front loop, you would go in, oops, this way, in this loop. That would be, oh, I can't do this very good, I'm sorry. That would be the front loop. But if it doesn't tell you, then you always go through both loops like that. Now, usually if you're going to do single crochets, which we're going to learn today, you're going to go, they're going to usually tell you go into the second chain from the hook. So that would be the first chain would be that first stitch right there, the first 2. That would be 1, that would be 2. So in the second chain from the hook, you would insert through both loops. And sometimes that's a little difficult. Just like that. And it looks like you got 3 loops on the hook then. You yarn over, draw through, and then yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. That's known as a single crochet. So, and the way you do the next one, I can just go in the next stitch like that. And then again, I've got 2 loops on, and then the first loop, and yarn over and bring through, and you got 2 loops, and then yarn over and bring through those 2 loops. That would give you 2 single crochets. So on this practice, I would like for you to just continue making single crochets all the way across the 15. Again, one of the things we're trying to do is get fairly consistent in our size. We're trying to get comfortable with holding the needle and the thread in our hands, because that's going to come when the more comfortable you get with holding the needle and the thread, the more even your stitches are going to be. This is the way I wrap it through my fingers here, and then I take this finger and the thumb and I hold at the base of the stitch I'm using, since we're past the knot, and then I just go in the top 2 loops, which is, let's see, be just like this, and then you yarn over, draw it through those 2 loops. I'm trying to do this while I'm looking through the camera, so there, just like that. And then we go through next 2, bring it through, and yarn over. And this is what your top of your stitches are starting to look like now. Just like that. And some of us crochet tighter than others, and some crochet looser. Neither one is wrong, just consistency is what you want. And you don't want it twisting too much. You want to keep it all straight so you're going in from the same side every time. Don't let your chain get twisted and go in from the other side, because then your foundation will be twisted. You just want to keep going along the same direction, just like that. Just continue going that direction, just like that. You're taking your needle, going through that stitch, and you're yarning over, pulling it through, yarn over, pull it through. Single crochet is just, you're not wrapping it around at all to go in, you just go in, then you wrap it around and bring it in. That gives you 2 loops on your hook. And then you yarn over and bring it through that. I am aware that in England they call the stitches something different. I don't remember what it was, what the difference is. I think I think when they're talking about our single crochet, I think they call that a double. I'm not sure exactly. I don't remember, but I do know it is a little different in England. So I apologize if you're watching from England, and I am not calling the stitches what you're used to because I'm not real sure. So I don't want to say something I'm not sure of. Okay, when you get to the last stitch, just like this, alright, I've got single crochets all the way across my 15, so that's going to be 15 well, no it's not, it's going to be 14 single crochets because we crocheted in the second loop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 single crochets on that hook. Now, to go the other direction, we're going to just chain 1 and then turn. Get your thread back on the other side, just like that. Grab at the base of your work, and then you're going to go in the next stitch, just like this. It's still the 2 loops, but it's a lot easier to get into now that it's a foundation rather than a chain. Then you yarn over, pull it up, and single crochet. Yarn over, pull it up, single crochet. After you get that first base single crochets on there, it's much easier to do the next row. It just goes right on in. And when your thread starts getting tight, you just kind of use your hands and pull it up that way, and you're holding your tension with your fingers. And oops, I was about to make a double for you. Yarn over, bring it across. And if you do every single stitch just like you've been doing, 1 in each stitch, then you're going to have another row of 14 single crochets at the end of this row. And for this second lesson, that's what I want you to do. I want you to keep just going back and forth. At the end of each row, you're going to chain 1, turn, and then single crochet in the first single crochet. And just do that until your piece, I don't know, is fairly square, until you feel comfortable that you've mastered the single crochet and your piece looks neat enough that you're confident enough to go on to the next stitch. When you're confident enough to go on to the next stitch, then you'll want to go to lesson 3. See, I chained 1, I turned, and then the first stitch is right there, the first 2 loops there. And then I yarn over, go in, yarn over, go through, and see, I am working on my 3rd row of single crochets at this point. So just keep doing that, kindred spirits, and work along with me. And I apologize that it took me so long to get this second lesson up. I am going to get more consistent, I promise you. I have run into a few personal issues at home and a few technical issues at home that has slowed me down considerably this week, and I really apologize. I am going to be consistent, I promise you that. And even when life comes up and something happens, do not worry. I will be back. I will make it up to you, and we will continue. And before long, we're going to be making a crochet project together. If there's some project y'all would like to do for a first project, leave it in the comments below, and I'll give it a consideration. I chained 1, I turned. and be sure to share this video. We really need to share. I am going to do a live video cam of a crochet lesson once I have enough viewers on my crochet lessons. I'm not going to do it now. I don't have enough viewers for it to be feasible. But I'm thinking if my crochet viewers gets up to at least 100, then I will do a live uh, crochet lesson, and y'all will be able to ask me things in live time. But you can ask me questions now. Just leave me comments in the comment section below. Ask me anything you want to ask. I do read my comments, all of them. I will answer them and get back to you. Uh, and I forgot what I was going to say again. Sorry. Lost my train of thought. But again, if you haven't subscribed, be sure and subscribe and hit the little notification bell and ask to receive all notifications when I upload a new video, or you won't know when I upload a new video. You want to be sure and stay in tune with the next video and keep up to date with us. And the faster we grow, the faster we can start doing some live lessons. So share, thumbs up, comment. Thanks a lot for all of your support. Bye bye.